Have I discovered the world's greatest butt pack in this British Army gas mask carrier? Maybe, maybe so. So these are two projects that I've been working on in my spare time. And there'll be videos about them when I get to that point. A modern load-bearing equipment for, to replace the 1980s Marine Corps system, and a modern recon loadout. And I'm still working on those. But that's not what this video is about. This is what this video is about. This is a British Army used, as you can see, British Army respirator bag or gas mask carrier. And one of my five faithfuls mentioned that this was a great butt pack. So I started looking into it, and I could not find one in the US. So the more I looked at it, the more I wanted it. And folks, I paid what is for me an ungodly amount of money to get this thing here. I think I paid less than 10 pounds for the actual used gas mask carrier, but I paid 3 times that to ship it here. And I got it from Prepperco. Let's see. I want to give them a shout out. Prepperco, out of the UK. I'll put a link down there to them. It was the cheapest I found. And like I said, the shipping, I mean, I'll have to go back and look. I think the shipping, with the shipping, it ended up costing me close to $50, which for me is a lot to pay for a piece of used, military gear. I'm cheap. What can I say? But the reviews of this thing were incredible. And the more I looked at it, the more interested I became. Now, that's the only negative that I've found is that Velcro, but hey, it's on just about everything nowadays. So I'm gonna take you through it and look at it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook it up to one of these two load-bearing equipment setups that I have and see what we think of it. Is it, even though it's not a butt pack, is it the best butt pack that we can come up with these days? So first of all, let's just look at the butt pack itself, or I'm sorry, the respirator bag. So it's a really, really large bag. And it actually is a main bag with 2 small pouches attached, and that's how it comes. From what I see, everybody sells it with these 2 accessory pouches, MOLLE accessory pouches on the side. And it also comes, because it's not actually a butt pack, it comes with a strap, well, 2 straps, because it comes with a leg strap. And if you've been in the military, you know that historically, at least in the US and evidently in the UK, gas masks have been worn as second level. They've not usually been part of your load-bearing equipment. They've been something that you tied onto your side or hung over your waist or over your shoulder. And evidently with the British, that's what they had planned, because there's a leg strap here to secure it so it doesn't flop. And then this strap can either go around your shoulder, I guess, or it can go around your waist. The way we used to carry them back in the 80s and 90s was around our waist and strapped to our leg. So this is pretty much like that. It's a big bag. It's bigger than the US one. So the main bag, and it says filled pack. So I mean, I don't know, maybe they had other ulterior uses in mind for it, although I can't find any information on it. So this main compartment zips out with these 2 gussets so that you can load even more in it than normal, and that's really interesting. I like this little zipper thing. Now you'll see these 3 male snaps, and then you see these 2 females. Now here's a problem I do see, is the distance between those 2 females does not correspond to the distance between the 3 males. So it's not like you can snap these 2 females at any 2 of these. It doesn't work that way. But even given that, and I don't know why they did it that way, even given that, it gives you a lot of possibilities to snap it as high up as here, or, sorry, one-handed operation, all the way down to there if you don't have much gear in there. So that's pretty cool, and that's a cool thing to have in a butt pack. And remember, I'm looking at this as a butt pack. And then look at these little, and I'm going to call them gussets again. I'm not sure if that's the proper term. These gussets here, when you do have a load in there and you close it down, you can get a nice little seal so that dirt, dust, and rain will have a hard chance of getting in. Now, inside, let's see. There's some more female snaps, so that evidently there is something that is made to go in there. You see 4 of them in there, but I don't know what that would be. And then there's these elastic bands here, and then an elastic band down there, and I'm sure that's all for the respirator stuff. As a matter of fact, there was a couple little doodads in one of the pockets that obviously were the accessories for drinking water out of a gas mask, and they got left in there. Now, this flap is nice and big, and like I said, you have the option of flapping it over quite a bit, almost down to these D-rings on the back. Now, on the back here, we have these 2 MOLLE pieces. Now, if this was a actual butt pack, I really would like to see some PAL strap, PAL's webbing over here, so that I could MOLLE at 4 places. Hey, even real butt packs very often don't have that. That's just something I would like to see, but that's about standard for most butt packs. And then this waist pack down here, I'm not sure that I'm going to get any use of out of that. But these guys here, these D-rings, definitely going to work, because they're going to mirror the way I have this one here set up. Now I think that's a Tactical Tailor. Yeah, Tactical Tailor has a lot more PAL's webbing on the back of it. But the old school, they did not. They did not have a lot of webbing. So this doesn't really take away too much from functionality. Something I left out when I was showing you the inside is there are 2 pockets, 2 internal pockets on the inside, one on each side. They're pretty long, and that one goes all the way down, but this one, it is actually cut in 2 or sewed in 2, so that you have 2 long skinny pockets there. They don't take up much room. They fold into themselves. They really, you don't even know they're there. If you need them, that's a great place to put something that, in a dark situation, you just want to reach in and know you're grabbing this thing, say a flashlight. Yeah, that would be great. That would work wonderful. But if you don't need them, then they don't come into play. I took one of these little side pouches off because, frankly, as I'm going to use it, they probably will come off. And I started looking at them, were they throwaway? And no, nothing's throwaway for me. So they're made so that, just like this pouch lid, the pouch lid can be folded down to fit whatever you have in them. So you can carry smaller stuff and really cinch it up, or you can, cinch it right there and carry something. And they're kind of interesting little pouches, and they would work anywhere. They're miles. They're MOLLE, and so they would fit in anywhere, and they're gusseted on both sides, so they would carry some pretty wide stuff. You can put 2 AR mags and close it. You can put 3 in, but you can't close it. And you can even put 2 Ruger 1022 mags in them. And you could put a lot of other things in there too. So these are interesting little pouches. Now they're not tactical, what I would call tactical mag pouches. I mean, they're not, you can't draw from them quickly or whatever. They're more like admin carrying pouches. If for some reason you needed to attach these to the side of a backpack so that you could carry extra ammo or extra whatever you wanted to put in there, they'd be good for that. They're pretty lightweight. So I guess what I'm saying is that for my purposes, they probably will not reside on this British field pack. So let's set these guys to the side and let's just look at the field pack. Now, as I said, I bought this because some folks think that this might be the ultimate, that's hard to do, butt pack. And you know what? I'm still not convinced it might not be. Okay, I mean, I'm pretty impressed so far with what I see, but we've got to get it on one of these H harnesses and see what it does. So I'm going to remove the straps because I don't need them for this purpose, and they're nice straps, and I'm sure I'll use them somewhere. So let's see how well it's going to fit on this Recon Loadout. Okay, I removed the old GI training butt pack, field pack they called it, and already I like the way it's going to fit on this Defensor Fortress H harness because it's going to, well, I say it's going to fit on good. I think, yeah, it's going to fit on real good. It's going to fit on right there, and hopefully there's room for it, and I don't have to adjust everything. I reached into my grab bag of all kinds of nifty, neat little doodads. That's the technical term for it. Trying to find something that would allow me to mate this D-ring up to take some of the weight off of the belt. And what I ended up coming up with was this very simple solution, which is just these fabric version of molly webbing. So we're going to give that a try and see how that works. Alright, so here it is on the H harness with the rest of the gear, and I've loaded gear in there so that, you know, they have some shape and form. And if you would, please ignore the rest of the H harness accoutrement, because this is a project I'm still working on, and I'm not ready to really talk about it yet, and I'm not through with it. But just focusing on the butt pack, it rides pretty darn good. Feels pretty good. It looks pretty good. It's pretty large, but if you're looking for a large butt pack, and in this workup I'm doing, I'm going for a pretty good sized butt pack. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. I don't know what more to say. So, hangs pretty good. Those straps are doing a pretty good job. You know, the only thing is the Velcro. I really didn't want anything with Velcro on it, but am I going to take the Velcro off? No, I'm not. It is what it is. It's just going to be Velcro. But that is a nice butt pack. And would it make a pretty good field pack? Yeah. You could make it one. You know, you could put it up here, but it would be a lot. It would be a lot. But I do like it. But you know, let's talk about weight. What does this thing weigh compared to a regular butt pack? So this British field pack, without the straps and without the extra pouches, weighs 0.97 pounds, just under a pound. So let's compare that to the old school butt pack. Well, not the old school, but the training butt pack from the, what, early 90s? Well, that thing weighs 0.69, so it's not that much heavier, is it? Kind of surprised, kind of surprised. Good news. Good news that it doesn't weigh all that much. Cool. So in conclusion, you folks that recommended this thing, you got something going there. You're right. It is a very interesting pack. I think it takes butt packs to a different level. I don't care about padding, but I do like the firmness that the padding has given it. I really like these gussets. Even this little thing here, this little gusseted, zippered off thing, it's kind of neat. So So I'm going to say that this was worth getting. I'm kind of happy with this, and I think you're going to be seeing it on my gear. Hey, thanks for watching.